Hey you guys! Look what I found!
Hey guys, welcome to another badass Top 13 countdown, only on the Friday the 13th network. We recently asked you, the viewers, in another video of ours, what your favorite look of Jason, or Jason's best wardrobe was. And man, did you guys ever let us know. We had over 250 replies, and after tallying up the results, we're ready to count down the top 13 Jason Voorhees wardrobes. But before we begin, let's give a quick shout out to the purple NES Jason and Ari Lehman's young Jason from the original film, both of whom received just one vote, but still kinda cool to see what people prefer.
13.
Part 5, A New Beginning and the Blue Hockey Mask. Now I know what you're thinking, this isn't actually Jason, it's Roy. But the blue hockey mask is actually spiked in popularity the last few years, and even getting a Funko Pop figure. So even though it wasn't Jason, it's still very much Friday the 13th, and very much 80s slasher. And it did get more votes than the previously mentioned Jasons.
12.
Jason X before he gets the upgrade. Now he's got tons of hair, the chains, the bullet wounds. It takes place in the future, so Jason must have recovered well from his battle with Freddy and his time spent in hell, because he's looking pretty solid here in Jason X.
11.
Is there any fans of this movie? Apparently there's very few fans of the look of Jason in the film. He was human again, living underneath the cabin, sporting a jacket and rocking a bow and arrow. He was even Sackhead Jason briefly, and goalie the remainder of the film. But apparently trying to remake a classic look just doesn't look right.
10.
The Tom Savini Escaped from Hell Fire Jason. The cool thing about Friday the 13th is that there's so many Jasons to choose from, and thanks to the Friday the 13th video game, we now have another new Jason. He's burnt, black hockey mask, flames burning throughout his body, wrapped in chains, totally badass. No surprise here that this guy's on the countdown.
9.
Jason gets an upgrade at number 9 with Uber Jason from Jason X. In the year 2455, he's half man, half machine, I don't know what he was, but it kicked ass. I remember the first time seeing this thinking, wow, this is the best thing ever. Looking back now, yeah, maybe not so much. But Uber Jason, definitely one of the more imaginative and different Jason designs.
8.
He was huge and slow, but I love the look of the mask and always thought Jason looked very menacing in the film. They did a great job of mixing zombie Jason with human Jason, as he's rotten but not too rotten, and his head is actually intact, it's just all black, here in Freddy vs. Jason.
7.
Ted White's Part 4 Jason is really just a darker version of Part 3. Even his fingernails were darker. But with the darker tone in the film, this Jason fits perfectly, complete with a bloody axe mark from Chris the previous night. The clothes themselves may be simple, but Jason was brutal, and watching him slide down that machete was just fucking great.
6.
Jason Takes Manhattan isn't known for being the best Friday, but it is remembered for having a sick-looking Jason, slimy and wet the entire film, actually leaving wet footprints behind. Nothing says the bottom of Crystal Lake like the seaweed Jason drags with him all throughout the mean streets of New York. He even got a new mask from Jim that looks exactly like his other mask.
5.
Jason Goes to Hell, the film that shows Jason the least, well, hockey mask Jason, melted hockey mask Jason, Melted head exploded brains, Jason. This was awesome. Designed by Greg Nicotero and K&B Effects, it's like no other Jason. It's just a shame that we didn't get to see more of him in action.
4.
Part 3, Jason. The classic. The first to don the hockey mask. Just a green shirt and a mask from Shelley, and it was all it took to bring it all together. It's probably safe to say that all future Jason models were based off of this design, at least the hockey mask. This Jason was so good, it's actually featured on the cover of the new video game.
3.
Coming in at number 3 on our countdown, Steve Dash and his Sackhead Jason from Part 2. This look is so popular, it's featured in plenty of other horror films, including The Town That Dreaded Sundown and The Strangers. So what is it about a sack over the face that's so damn creepy? Whatever it is, Friday the 13th Part 2 pulled it off brilliantly. Hillbilly Sackhead Jason has terrorized us for years. Ever wonder what it would be like if he never got the hockey mask? Jason lives and becomes the first of many zombie Jasons. He even has the same mask from Part 4. This time rocking a tool belt with throwing darts and a sweet hunting knife. The only time we see Jason with this. His head is all rotten, and who doesn't love the paintball marks? This Jason was a great transition into the later films that zombified Jason even more. Actually, a lot more. Like this next one at our number 1 spot.
1.
Kane Hodder's Part 7, The New Blood Jason. Do I really need to say anything about this Jason? I mean, it's fucking awesome. All his battle wounds are there, the scars, the marks, the bones, the rotting decay from him being under Crystal Lake all those years. If you think about Jason, you probably think about this Jason. And it's beautifully portrayed by Kane Hodder throughout the film, making it even more awesome. So there you have it, guys. We asked you, you voted, these are the results. Friday the 13th Part 7 and New Blood Jason, the best looking wardrobe, favorite look of Jason. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like us on social media and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more Friday the 13th related videos only here on the Friday the 13th Network.